Chris, I don't know if you can hear us, but there is no hearing of you that exists. I might just have to fucking kick him.
Yeah. Kicking.
I want to do some kicking.
Well, Chris still has stuff he wants to do, but we can still stuff he needs to do. We'll do that, and then we can do the weird thing. Sure, get that done.
Pride myself and think of myself as a man of faith. As there's a drive in a deep left field by Castellanos, it will be a home run.
We're all walking.
And so that'll make it a 4-0
So that'll
ball
make
game.
it a 4-0 ball game.
Where have you been?
I said I was going to the washroom.
I don't know if
Oh,
it's going to be for the
why did I
Reds.
start that?
I don't know if it's going to
That's
be
okay.
for my bosses at Fox. I'm going to apologize for the people who signed
No,
my
I'm not
Okay.
going to deliver transport items 2 times. What are you talking about?
Anderson
Yeah, I actually had that one up for a bit because it gives you a silver egg.
Yeah.
And then,
That's his 11th
like,
of the year.
I was probably like
4-0
20 hunts later, and I'm like, I'm canceling this fucking thing. There's no way I'm doing that.
No, I was in the same boat where it's just like, oh, I'm sure I'll deliver a transport item at some point, and then I like never deliver a transport item. It's like, okay, yeah.
Oh,
No.
this video is just 5 minutes of home runs that make the ball game 4-0 across various games of baseball.
I did see.
And what is...
It
Is
starts.
it him calling all of them?
It starts with the Castellanos one, but then it's just a bunch of different ones after that.
What the fuck?
I did see one that was just times that Castellanos hit it deep into deep right field to make it a 4-0 ball game. It's happened like 3 times.
Is it all him?
Yeah. It's
In
happened
this
like,
video, too?
Not in this video. It was a different video, but it has happened like 2 times before that where he hit into deep right field to make it a 4-0 ball game.
Good lord.
Baseball is good, actually. Hey, let me check out that DunKulu Ya Ku armor, see how much that is.
Grass bud.
Yeah, I always buy a lot.
What does it? What do grass buds do?
It makes dust to play.
Oh yeah. Actually, only have about 16,000 points. I need to be careful.
I know, yeah.
Oh my god, you need so much fucking hide plus to make this armor.
Huh.
1, 4, 7, 11 DunKulu Ya Ku hide plus.
Wait, 11? Nah, I'm older than that. That's not a lot.
Older?
You're older than 11?
No.
Took you a long time to think of that.
I had to run the numbers again, and it turns out I was wrong.
Almost 60.
I'm glad you guys remember to go to the Buddy Plaza after each hunt, because that's the only reason I do.
This is something I've only started doing like this week.
You can also talk to your house cat or whatever.
Oh,
No.
can you really?
I mean, not to do the Kahoot thing, but that's it. Everything is yeah, I just always go to the plaza because you can fast travel there, and I just don't think about it.
Did you guys get like the package? Like the
I
game just
did.
gave me like 50 great potions or something insane.
Yeah, it was because they're like, we sold 5 million copies in the first week. Here's a bunch of stuff.
I might have gotten that one. I've definitely picked up a couple packages.
Mm.
That's pretty good. Like 5 million copies in the first week? That seems like a lot.
It does, especially since that's all physical sales.
Yeah. It is? Man.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
never count.
Companies like never reveal digital for some
Just-
reason.
That's fucking bizarre. Considering I'm sure this game was bought more digitally than physically at this point.
How much did Monster Hunter World sell?
Total, I think around 13 million.
This game could probably won't, but could in theory surpass that.
I think it will, just based on Japanese sales alone.
Yeah, which are like already
Because Japanese sales were like 3 million of that 5 million,
That
which is a fucking lot.
I think it's the best-selling Monster Hunter in Japan for the first week.
I bet. Yeah.
Because, like...
You know Monster Hunter World wasn't.
Yeah, I think it was portable third, if I remember Gaijin Hunter's tweets right. And, like, the physical sales rises, like, directly behind it. And he's like, and that, with including digital, there's no way this is not the fastest-selling Monster Hunter in Japan.
Yeah.
Chris, I have my ultimate. I have my urgent.
Oh, I super do not. It looks like total sales of World exceed 15 million. 16.4 million as of September 30th, 2020.
Total sales? That doesn't sound like a lot. Like, given the fact that this sold 5 million in the first week.
Perhaps, but also, like, any game selling, like, 5 million is baseline fucking insane, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, I think all of Sony's, like, biggest first-party games, like, are, like, 3 million, and they're like, this is the best-selling Sony game ever. Like, what was Ghost of Tsushima's, which did gangbusters for them? Oh, 6.5.
For what?
For Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh. Okay.
So, like, Monster Hunter Rise is already closing in on one of Sony's best solo games of all time. And this game is coming to PC, too, in a year.
Right.
This is probably going to be the best-selling Monster Hunter. Video games are weird because, like...
What?
Jordan is talking to someone on the phone.
Oh, okay. Video games are weird because, like...
Anything else? Alright, I'll talk to you later. I think it's going to be a lot tougher than you think it is.
Oh.
Why are video games weird?
Sorry, just every time Jordan starts talking on the phone, I think he's going to say something to me, and I stop.
So, all right, no, go ahead, Chris, and then I will finish. I'll also say something.
It's like video games are weird because video game fans like celebrate sales marks, which is a weird thing because like it's just such an insane intersection of like capitalism and art.
And like tribalism.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely plenty of tribalism in it.
So, my brother insisted that I FaceTime him. It ended up being worth it because we had a wild turkey in our backyard,
What the fuck?
which was something that, to my knowledge, has never happened before.
Super random.
Like, I don't think turkeys are necessarily, like, unknown in Indiana, but definitely not, like, in a fairly urban, built-up area like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there's just a turkey.
Congratulations. Adopt it.
He was saying he was going to eat it, but then I was like, I don't think you understand how hard it is to kill a turkey.
Is it specifically?
Wild turkeys are extremely tough.
I feel like their necks are pretty ringable.
That you have to get up to a turkey, which involves getting close to a turkey, which is difficult, and then getting your hands on a turkey, which is also difficult. I had an uncle who will like hunt occasionally, and he mentioned that like a turkey, it is not uncommon for a turkey to just take a full blast of buckshot and just shrug it off and keep going, like nothing happened. Weird. I think they just have very thick feathers, so
Probably, yeah.
you actually need to like hit them with something pretty significant to hurt them.
Kind of little chunks.
Yeah, so that was a very unique thing to happen. I don't know, like I occasionally see like deer or whatever, but definitely never a turkey.
Mm-hmm. So I was reading something in my Hunter's notes. Hold on a sec. I unreadied. Let's see. Hunter's info quest. It gave me a thing for this special license test quest, and I have no fucking idea what it's talking about. It says, these are special quests received after completing village quests that the guild uses to determine whether you are ready to increase your gathering hub quest level by 1 rank. You can take these tests if your hub quest level is below a certain number and your village quest level is 4 stars or more. Guildmaster Hojo will notify you when you've unlocked a hub quest level upon completing a special license test. I have no idea what the fuck that's talking about.
Yeah, this is weird.
I'm perplexed.
I'm wondering if it's basically saying you can level up your hub rank in the village if you want somehow? Or baseball Discord.
Those aren't red.
Red?
Oh, he wants us to click on it.
It should. Oh, it pops up embedded in Twitter or in Discord for me. I assumed it would be. Tim's lets it go. That's new.
Oh, I finally put some shit on all of these.
It's dark.
Let's see, do I have any good ones?
Why am I going this way?
This one's fire.
This better not awaken anything in me.
Yep, too late. Advanced armor spheres. Is that?
That's the best one you can
That's
get.
the top of the line.
What have I been getting? I mean, the armor sphere.
Plus.
So you got armor sphere, then armor sphere plus, and then
Okay.
and that there's only 3.
Thus far.
All
I'm
right.
sure there's going to be more once we get the volcano. So.
Yeah.
I was also going to say thus far.
I mean, it's actually since I figured out you can do side quests.
It's very easy to get armor spheres.
Yeah, that was something I was kind of worried about earlier, but they've been very generous about them.
Mm.
I accidentally shot a bomb badgie into this DunKulu Ya Ku's fucking face, and it exploded.
Yeah, the bomb badges explode a lot. That's why that side quest where it's like, look at a bomb badgie passing gas. It's actually easy because you just have to hit them and they just like explode with fart or something.
They did just explode with fart, yeah.
Weird as
But
shit.
also, I did look that up because I was just like fucking stalking bomb badgies. Like, okay, when are you gonna fucking fart already?
Yeah. I know, I was for a while too.
Actually, we were both hammering. Just keep hammering.
Hammer, hammer, hammer.
Hammer,
That's
hammer,
nothing.
hammer. Light bow gun, light bow gun, light bow gun.
Come on.
I blame people who are trying.
Who?
To continue.
Displace hammer from the pantheon of great weapons.
I mean, you pulled it off.
That's very.
Tim, did he?
I mean, in broad terms.
Who are these people who are trying to displace hammer Jordan? You know, guy.
It's,
I think probably Guy.
I think probably Guy. Really an all-timer moment.
It was pretty great.
Why did the music change so abruptly?
Did?
No, it's back.
Maybe you just got far enough away.
I didn't think I did. I guess because UCLA are the Bruins and Boston Bruins make that a connection somehow? That seems like a massive stretch.
Did Owen say something?
Owen said something. Owen just talk to me in person. By that I mean over Discord. Wait, are you a different one, or are you
A different what?
Kulu Ya Ku? This is a hunt to Kulu Ya Ku quest.
No, the one that you are on is the same one.
Okay.
I have it targeted. That is why I know.
This fucking Izuchi. He's fucking Izuchi.
Somehow I turned on small monster slaying, I guess.
More than I want.
It is. I just didn't realize I did it.
Oh my god, stop getting slicing shot. Slicing shat.
Slicing shat.
Slicing shat.
What? Hello.
Hello, Bingus.
Hello.
Is it Bongus?
Bingus, Dingus?
Begus.
Bingus, Bingus, Bongus, Bingus?
Bingus.
Am I having a stroke?
What am I sure is? Chris, is your face numb? No, wait.
Lockjaw test.
How do you test if you have lockjaw?
You just fucking open your mouth real wide and see if your jaw seizes up.
Oh, okay. that was
That
easier than I thought.
yeah. That's an inside joke from my high school friends from when we were like reading All Quiet on the Western Front in like 7th grade. I'm amazed it didn't play with you guys.
Yeah. Tough crowd. Also, Chris, I'm sorry. I take full responsibility for Carlos Rodon losing the perfect game because
I can't imagine it's your fault.
well, I was joking around with Josh and Mino, and because we were talking about something like, all right, guys, I'm going to be very distracted because White Sox pitcher is pitching a perfect game. And Mino's like, but what if he... Oh, yeah, I was like, he's throwing a perfect game. And Mino's like, but what if he throws the perfect game? And I was like, well, I mean, if he hits 6 guys in a row, and then literally 2 minutes later, he clipped Perez on the back foot. I was like, are you kidding me?
That's funny.
Which that automatically ruins a perfect game then.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
runner on base.
Yeah,
I do love, though, that it has got people calling it the toe hitter.
I know. And I mean, he had literally that was the only blemish, which is the worst part, because that was a fantastically pitched game.
So he had one hit by pitch, and that was it.
And it hit a guy on the fucking toe of his
On the
back
toe.
foot.
Yeah.
So it was still technically a no-hitter.
Yes.
Yes,
It was a
still
no-hitter.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when Mark Burley threw a no-hitter because he walked Sammy Sosa, and then before even throwing a pitch, picked him off. I'm so upset about that one.
I know. So he still technically faced the minimum amount of batters.
Yeah.
But that somehow made it even better because it was Sammy Sosa, and he was
That
dumb
is
enough
true.
to pick him off. But Mark Burley always did have a good pickoff throw. It helps that he's left-handed.
Yeah, definitely. Also, after his perfect game, I think he had another perfect game through 5 or 6 in his next start, which is the MLB record for most like perfect innings in a row.
Yeah, he used to have the record for most consecutive batters retired, and then Bobby Jenks did it, and then some random guy from the Giants did it, and it's much less impressive because he's a reliever.
Oh yeah.
So Mark Burley still has it in my eyes.
That's true because Bobby Jenks was also.
Big Bobby Jenks.
Yep. Bobby Jenks. The man who was great for the White Sox, and then as soon as he was traded, disappeared off the face of the planet.
Didn't he have like major back issues, like
Yes,
life crippling?
He basically had like career-ending back surgery when he was with the Red Sox, and then he just retired.
What?
which is a bummer.
No, Aaron
Why
Bummer
did-
is a White Sox reliever now.
Ah,
I'm funny.
yes.
Thank you for agreeing. It
Fell
takes
off a fucking cliff because it decided not to let me climb it.
it takes so long for the Arzuros to like the strong attack does fucking nothing for the meter.
The strong attack, you have to keep mashing A.
You have to keep mashing A. Oh,
So he does the swipe.
That-
Everything.
that's good intel, because I was just doing it one at a time.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good with that. But it has a super long startup.
Oh, also, since I haven't chatted with you guys since that video went up, Chris, I am very pleased with how your Ultra HD IMAX 4:3 copy of the Zack Snyder release of that video went.
Thank you, thank you. It's my magnum opus, I guess.
Yeah.
But also my other magnum opus are, I guess, magna opus.
I don't like that.
I've got some Magnum opis, if you know what I mean.
Gonna have to have you never say that again.
Continue, Chris. We're
I've
being
got that one. I also really like the fashion show that I put actual time into making,
Yeah.
yeah,
and
that was the Monster Hunter video, right?
yeah, and then Glup Shido just because of the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, I mean that series of episodes and the thumbnail for that video are just gold. I just rewatched all of them. They were cracking me up.
It's just mania, pure mania.
I know. Did you like that video that I sent of MLB, but only drives that make it a 4-0 game?
Yes.
I was like, of course somebody made this, and I love them for it.
It's
Jordan was saying that there was a video of specifically that batter.
Hitting it deep into right field to make it a 4-0 ball game.
Yep.
That has apparently happened like 2 times before that.
I mean,
I
it's,
wish they were all into the judgment-free zone, though.
God, it's
What
every
the
frame
fuck?
is art.
Like, why do they have a zone named that?
It was for Planet Fitness.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some kind of like weird attempt.
Cheap statement of some
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because their whole shtick is that, like, oh, you can work out here without getting judged, and we have this lunk alarm that is the worst because if you drop a pen on the floor, it goes off.
Oh, right. Like it's all about dropping the weights too hard or some shit.
Yeah, I think the idea being that like the real like hardcore meatheads like just like throw
Just
stuff
like
out.
toss them back on the ground once they finish their rep, which is impolite.
Yeah.
This guy is just doing
I-
fucking laps around the map. Like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
Getting his fucking cardio in. Don't judge him. Judgment free zone.
Yeah.
I just followed him around for like 2 minutes, just running.
The lunk alarm is kind of against the spirit of the judgment free zone.
It is.
I'm not. I get it because I've definitely been in those kind of gyms where people like take
Right.
things hard, and it's definitely there's definitely a happy medium, but like also like ringing a bell and making fun of someone because they drop a weight a bit too hard is also like beyond the pale.
Damn it, Chris! What is that fucking shot you're using?
Pierce won.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
It's the same amount of hypocrisy, immediate hypocrisy that only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Yeah.
Listen, Obi-Wan was in a bad place when he was confronting
true.
Anakin. He had a lot going on in his life.
Don't worry, we're not going to judge you unless you work out too hard, in which case we will absolutely judge you.
Yeah. He said hello there, and nobody said it back, so he was sad.
Know that.
Hello there.
How come Obi-Wan's cool fucking lizard that he rides on when he's fighting General Grievous doesn't have a spin-off show or backstory? Every other fucking character in Star Wars has 20 of them.
That's true. Or was playable in Lego Star Wars.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about Lego. Oh god, they probably made like prequel or sequel trilogy Lego Star Wars games.
I assume they
I'm
would.
100% sure they
Yeah.
did.
Huh.
I don't care to
That'll
play.
be maybe that'll be the first time I consume that medium.
There
Oh yeah,
was-
I almost never watched any of the sequel trilogy.
you could
I've seen the
probably
first
watch
one.
just Last Jedi and be fine.
Yeah, I watched Force Awakens and then have not seen the other two.
To try.
I mean-
I want to make everyone angry for no.
Yeah, and so I just purposefully chose to not watch them so that anytime someone's like, "Oh, have you seen this?" I can say no. And then the conversation stops there.
Reasonable.
Oh god, what is
Okay, fight.
What?
so? So
So do I just like let you beat on me?
how about you run into a wall, and I'll just mash buttons on you.
Hey guys.
Beat his ass, young Midoriya.
There we go.
Huh? Somehow that situation has never popped up before.
I can't see.
I can't wait. Okay,
And
here
more
we go.
memory for my laptop.
And there we have it.
I think we got like staggered by that water beam, but
Yeah, right.
I definitely didn't take any damage.
This fucking chicken is having a bad day.
Yeah.
This is why he was running laps.
Hulu's no good, very bad day. More like DunKulu.
Owned. If Duncan was a Monster Hunter monster, it would be this fucking stupid ass chicken with an egg. No, he wouldn't be.
I don't know what he would be.
I just wanted to ride the high of DunKulu, and I just said shit.
DunKulu and the gang.
Excuse me. I'm surprised this thing hasn't been knocked out again.
I was behind. Okay, fine.
That's gotta be right. No. No?
Snow Beetle.
Nice. Still no.
But
Now
he's,
he's
but he's
get to
running away
run
slowly because I beetled him.
Run away slowly, but still fast enough that it's a problem.
You beetled him in the back of the head.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
It's the streetle. It's the street beetle.
Well,
Owen
What
can see what we're
fuck
doing now.
noise was that?
What?
I guess that's what it makes when I share my screen. Because that's just like
Oh, what?
no one. Owen has no idea what the fuck we're talking about, does he?
Oh, whoa, this is cool.
Forgot you could share it because you were capturing it.
hey, so he's passed out now.
Discord just like lets you do that regardless, which is cool.
Damn, that's awesome.
Not
Who's
for a
McCree?
screen, no? Like you couldn't screen share a Switch game.
Oh, I mean, I guess yeah, it is because I'm playing my Switch through my computer.
Right.
Right. That's
Does the Switch have like software in it to prevent screen sharing and stuff?
No, I mean it's that Discord operates through the computer, and so it has to be something the computer is
Yeah.
visualizing.
Oh, it was wrong. Okay, that makes sense.
So like you couldn't stream your TV screen or whatever.
Hmm.
You wouldn't stream a car, would you?
What is that? What?
Did you just say you wouldn't stream a car?
What does that mean? What was the?
It's like an old anti-piracy campaign.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
wouldn't-
gonna say. So you wouldn't stream a car. So would you stream a DVD?
Oh,
It's like yes, I would actually, because stealing a DVD is incredibly easier than stealing a car.
I feel like this is a false equivalency.
Yeah.
Actually, stealing a Blu-ray is even easier than stealing a DVD for some reason,
Yes.
because of the way they're encoded.
We used to have, not at our store particularly, but at another Half Price Books in Columbus, we used to have this guy that we ended up having to trespass because he would just come in and download all of the codes off of the Blu-rays.
Oh my god.
God, like, what do you do with them then?
I mean, he could
Like
he
for
just
the free
has them.
digital copy of it.
Yeah, he just has them, but without paying for them, and also he used up the code that was in the one that we were selling.
What an ass.
Right, but also like big brain move. Like I couldn't even be upset.
Like, why did they even still have the digital copy in them as a used DVD, used Blu-ray?
Yeah, I don't know. Because the person who owned it probably watched it and sold it back, or they did what everyone else does and burned it to a hard drive and then sold it back.
So I just want to make sure I understand. He would walk in, open the Blu-ray, take out the code, and then leave?
No, he would just do it right there.
Oh.
Like he would just download the code on, like, you know, whatever, probably just his phone. Because there was one time during a sale where someone at the Westerville store caught him with like a bunch of cases open around him. And they're like, "Get the fuck out of here!
Go home."
Yeah.
Go away!"
Yeah, because I mean, if he has like a lot of the digital copies are like on Vudu or whatever they have.
Yeah.
So if he has the app on his phone, he could probably just download them like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Follow-up question: is that a thing people do a lot, where they will download something to their hard drive and then return it, kind of thing?
Yes, they'll like buy it, and it's weird because it's a weird gray area because they like technically did purchase it,
Right.
but then they just immediately downloaded it and sold it to us, which like we're okay with because that means that's new stuff that's going out. But
also, it's still like they lost like 3/4 of the purchase.
yeah, I mean, they usually only came to us if they couldn't return it to Walmart.
Oh.
So
So they will buy it, download it, and then immediately return it to Walmart as like
they try and return it, and then I think Walmart has like a cap of how much you can return in any given time. So then they would just come to us and sell.
People are weird, man.
Yeah.
It's so fucking bizarre.
Yeah, and I just, part of me is just like, I don't know why you care that much. Like, I haven't bought an actual DVD that isn't just like an anime I've already seen 7 times,
Right.
in like forever.
And they're not going to get like, I don't know. I guess it's just a hobby for them more than anything.
Yeah.
Like, it's not necessarily legal, but like, they're
Mhm.
not exactly gaining money. They're just gaining DVDs.
Yeah, they're basically just gaining the information without paying for it, but they technically did.
And they probably still lost money in the long run if they have to sell any to Half Price Books.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Because we'll pay you like 20% of what you bought it for.
We need to
And like
send all of
most
these people to
DVDs nowadays are like,
Hmm.
I don't know, between 10 and 20 bucks. Like, it's not like you're dropping your life savings to watch
Yeah.
a movie. But whatever.
Well, and my favorite was always when people would come in with these like limited edition master sets of things that they spent like $1,000 on.
Yeah.
And they're like, "All right, give me $1,000, please." It's like, I can give you $200
Like, maximum.
the maximum, and that's, you know, if I really want this.
Anyone coming into a place called Half Price Books and trying to sell something at market value is
Yeah.
nuts.
They don't understand economics,
Right.
and there were plenty of people like that.
Like, I bought this for $1,000 and now it's like, you know, kind of out of stock, so I want 1,200 for it.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
you know,
right.
eBay is a thing.
Yeah, right. eBay, the place where you do such a thing.
Hmm.
Money, please.
Please.
Oh god. I'm just gonna keep hammering.
Sure.
Oh, I don't
That's
understand.
acceptable.
why you would spend like $1,000 on something without the expectation that you are going to like keep it forever.
Right.
Yeah, it's just like that weird collector mindset. They just
Yeah.
like, I want to have it, but I'm never going to open it because it's going to lose value.
Yeah, I want to have it. I want to never open it because I'm probably going to want to sell it someday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
like,
for now, I want to have it.
like
Mhm.
I can understand spending more money than you would on something because it's like some kind of nice edition and it comes with some stuff or whatever for something I
Right,
like.
like that makes sense. Especially if you're going to enjoy it, or it comes with like art and cool things like that.
Like, oh, and what was the? Didn't you say there was this fucking weirdo who would always come in with like limited edition like hentai anime or something
Oh, God, yes.
or whatever, and be like, "Oh, I spent $4,000 on this."
Yeah, and we'd be like, cool, we can't buy it. Or if we can, like, if we do, we will do it at like an infinitesimal amount because like we don't want to sell the shit. He would always get so angry at us, and we'd be like, dude, why are you coming out in public and being like, buy my hentai, please? We did have a dude sell us like an entire tub's worth of like hentai VHS one time, and it was just kind of like this cursed box we had behind the buy counter because no one wanted to do anything with it.
Why would you even buy it in the first place?
I mean, we basically paid him dirt for it, and he was like, yeah, fine. And so we had it, and we're just like, okay, well, I guess we should try and sell it. But so I like priced them and scanned them, but I didn't put them out on the floor because obviously. But they could still sell online.
Oh, okay, interesting.
And then randomly one day, there must have been like an anime convention in town because two people in fucking Sasuke and Sakura cosplay came in and like asked if we had anything anime related. And Spencer, as a joke, was like, "We have a big box of hentai VHS," and they're like, "We'll buy it."
Oh,
what
no.
the fuck?
Bad things went down in that hotel room later that night.
Yeah, and so we're like, sweet. And so we literally were just like, how about we just do $1 per VHS? So it ended up being like $150, and they're like, yep.
What the fuck?
Like a fucking lot. I mean, that's both a lot of VHSs, but also just a lot of money to spend on hentai VHSs.
I know,
Just
but they were,
just on a whim.
I know. And at first, because I remember telling Spencer, I was like, dude, just do it at like 50 cents a pop. Like, they're just, get it out of here. And he's like, no, let's do it for our normal and see if they'll take it. And they took it. So it was nuts.
How did we leave without you, Jordan?
I just wasn't sure if I had done my item loadout, so I switched off real quick, and then like essentially like this whoever hit go like the second I hit up.
It was me, because I was waiting for Tim, and the second I saw Tim's, I hit go.
Please buy us Tim's.
Anyway, I'm just surprised that like half-price books would ever sell like hentai.
Yeah, we didn't really that often, but every now and again you get someone who brought it in, and we're like, well, I guess we should try and make money on it. Like, people will buy it.
That's what our capitalist overlords have willed us to do.
Yeah. God, I'm so like I got out at the right time because I keep hearing horror stories about like the new buy procedures and stuff.
Oh,
It is just the worst. So now I'm just very happy I don't have to deal with someone. I mean, to be fair to normal people, our policies are, or the half price books policies are getting dumber and dumber by the day. So I can understand why people would be upset.
What are the new policies?
Basically, so first off, like, people could choose to donate if they wanted to and just be like, yeah, don't, because a lot of times, like, kids' picture books we would donate to teachers and stuff, but now we can't say donate because legally that means that they would be able to get like a tax write-off for it, but since we're a HPB is a for-profit company, they can't do that. And so now we have to say, or I keep saying we, I haven't worked there in almost a year. Now they have to say, would you like to give this to us as a gift?
Okay.
No. I came here to sell this shit.
Well, I mean, I guess, how do you even... I don't know enough about taxes. How do you write off a bunch of random books that you gave
I think you would get like an approximate value, like a receipt.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, they like an approximate.
that's how
value.
Goodwill does it. You get a receipt.
Yeah.
So, like,
That's what Goodwill does, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Mhm.
So it's just like, what price?
But we're-
approximately $100. So then
Yeah.
donate
But since-
$100.
We are not a non-profit company. They, Half Price Books isn't allowed to do that.
I mean, yeah, that tracks. Seems like someone should have figured that out a while ago, but
Yeah. And we used to have like this thing called token offers where it was like, okay, you just brought us literal unsellable shit, but we'll at least offer you like $1 or something. Now,
Like boxes of VHS Hentai?
yeah, pretty
Interesting.
much, or books, boxes of books that are soaked in cat urine.
That's just unfortunate for. Why would you Yeah, that's a bad situation, bro. Throw those books to the garbage. Throw them out.
Yes.
They're pee
Yes.
books.
Yeah, they are pee books, but they're also hoarders who have like 900 cats, so they can't bring themselves to throw it away. So they're like, "Oh yes, this can I please donate to you my cat bathroom?"
yeah, I mean that tracks.
Yeah.
And that was the worst too. You would open a box and immediately you're like, "Oh."
Yeah. Poke.
With my newfound power.
So that's why for the longest, or after a while, everyone who worked there, we used to joke that we should just rename ourselves Piss-Soaked Books.
I don't know if that
So
one's
this is a
gonna
regular
catch on with
occurrence.
the youths.
No, I mean I feel like there's a niche part of the internet that would love it, but
God, we don't want to consider that part of the internet.
no. It's like, yo, I just went down to Piss-Soaked Books, got me a couple of these. It's just like 2 copies of Harry Potter, and they're just dripping.
These motherfuckers are fresh.
Yeah, these are fresh.
Now that begs the question.
I heard it's JK's herself.
Like, how, do you guys have like vats of piss to keep the books piss soaked, or do you have to let them dry and it's just like formerly piss soaked books, but you're just gonna keep calling them piss soaked?
We have 2 separate sections. We have freshly piss-soaked and mature.
Ah,
Does.
it's like a winery.
Yeah.
These fucking barrel-aged piss books.
People are like, I went to the half price books on 5th Street, and I swear they're using synthetic shit.
Yeah, they get mad at us because we're not using real piss.
We ran out of piss. We're sorry.
We're sorry, we're all humans. We'll drink more than. Whoever pissed on my book was too well hydrated.
Oh no.
None of them urea.
Guys, do we have a piss thing?
Maybe
Do
you
we have
guys
a piss thing?
This isn't real piss. This is just Bud Light.
You know this is going to be uploaded as piss price books or whatever.
Yeah, just please upload it as piss-soaked books.
Piss soaked books.
I don't know. I also I like barrel-aged piss a lot.
That too. Obviously, you are free to name it whatever you want, but
It'll be a game time decision.
yeah.
Think about Owen as an agent of chaos.
I know, but
He really is.
let's always introduce the piss though. I think we've sullied him.
Yeah, perhaps.
I mean, it's mostly you guys. Like,
In
Well,
whichever most recent one Owen popped in on, the description of it was the agent of chaos arrives.
Yeah. I wear that moniker proudly. I did enjoy. I just watched one that I wasn't on where it was like no piss to give, which was killing me. Everyone's favorite middle of the day soap opera.
I told Chris I wish we riffed more on that because it was actually like super funny.
Just imagine mom working from home, being like, "Hey, mom, what do you got on the background?" I don't know. It's called like "No Piss to Give" or something.
It's an episode of No Piss to Give. I think I recorded it like 4 months ago.
Yeah, that was always. She never knew what was happening.
nothing changes over the course of them.
No.
I've watched more General Hospital than I'm.
Yeah, that's right. You
admit.
have.
Like nothing happens. There's like 1,000 characters and 40 different plot threads, so you can devote like a minute of each episode to each individual plot thread.
Right.
Yeah, That's right, because I do remember in the snippets I would watch, it would be like, oh, it's these two characters, and they would have like a conversation, and then that was it for for 2 weeks.
So
Yeah. Like you'd have like one like overriding thing that was actually kind of advanced, and then that would push everything else to the sidelines.
Yeah.
I remember seeing an episode, I think it was General Hospital, and they're on ABC Family or ABC or something,
I want to say ABC. Yeah.
which is owned by Disney. And there was a Halloween episode, and every single Halloween costume was a Disney-owned property.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
It was all Marvel shit, Star Wars shit,
Like regular Disney.
yeah.
Michael
like-
Rodent.
Tim, I don't think it's that we have a piss thing. I think that it's just piss is a funny word, and you don't hear it much.
And my heel call out in this game is literally thanks for the piss. So if someone heals me online, that is what they will see.
Thanks for the piss.
Except piss wasn't allowed, so I had to make it out of just like bizarre like foreign S's.
Yeah, or like P155.
Oh, you had to use the S's though because they don't want you saying SS.
Yeah, you can't put two S's next to each other.
Are you serious?
Presumably because of Nazis.
Because of the Einsatzgruppen?
They were in everything.
Wow. That was like when you tried to make your name Carlos Spicy, and they were like, nope, you got in there.
Carlos McSpicy,
Yeah.
I believe it was.
No,
No, it was Carlos McSpicy or something like that.
Spicy koala they don't take 90% of the time because of that too. It's got a K. Like that's
Yeah.
not even how you spell the slur.
Mm.
That's a lot of stuff on face. What is that?
I've got some
Oh, is that
slicing
slicing?
shots. Yeah.
Those look weird up close.
Rude.
So what charge do you use the most? The purple or the red?
I don't know. I kind of switch between them. I'm still trying to figure out exactly.
It looks like the purple one, the second hit is like a side swipe,
Yeah.
which is different than, let me see. No, stop doing this.
If you hit the X, if you hit X, it golf swings out of that,
Oh, okay.
which is actually really fucking good.
Yeah, like the second hit of the red charge combo is like a swipe up, where the second hit of the purple charge combo is like a swipe from left to right.
Interesting.
I also like I think if you hold I've done like 2 hunts with hammer in this, but if you hold R to do the charge and then press A, it does something cool.
Well, that's what we're talking about.
Oh, that's the one. Okay.
Yeah, it switches like charge modes. It's just kind of confusing. Like, there's no tutorials online about why you would use one over the other. So it's kind of like, okay, I guess I'll pick one for the most part. And I was telling Jordan the final hit
That was
of the
fucking weird.
purple charge combo ends in like just a big smash instead of the freaking like tornado swing, which is like almost useless and no one ever uses it.
Oh.
Goodness, getting forked.
God, I like what I wouldn't give for a Scottish tracer.
Seriously. The British Tracer is just the most rating character that ever exists.
I mean, I think you just have a problem with Cockney people, which is something that we should maybe like discuss at one point. But
No, it's just Tracer. I don't mind Cockney.
It's the Pip Pip Cheerio.
it is like it is.
Yeah.
I have said this before, and I'll say it again. It's like 10% too much pip pip.
Yeah. Not enough Cheerio.
Not enough Cheerios.
It's like 25% Pip Pip and like 12% too much Cheerio.
Yeah.
I don't know why like they decided her whole thing is like, oh, Overwatch are heroes, and I'm like, what? I don't care. Have a personality,
Well,
please.
What was that accent?
It wasn't.
What was that accent?
It was. It was.
Scott.
It was. That was closer to Scottish, but it was like,
Yeah.
it was just the concept of degradation. I was just trying to be mean
Okay.
more than be in any way accurate to what Tracer Overwatch sounds like.
Yeah, she's kind of like the Captain America of the group, sort of.
Kind
But
of.
like with no like nuance.
Yeah, but it's like only because they decided to make her the cover character of the game.
Yeah.
So she's like, heroes are heroes because heroes have to be heroes.
And it's like, just be like a cool lesbian with your motorcycle. That's okay. Just like,
That's all we want.
just do that, please.
And I also want to see Junkrat overdose on cocaine.
It's just in like a constant state of cocaine overdose.
Pretty much. He would have to overdose by not having enough cocaine.
Yeah, he'd be like Bender from Futurama, where if he doesn't drink enough alcohol,
Yeah.
he gets hungover.
God, Futurama's so good.
It is very good. I'm going to be hanging out with Josh and Mino in a couple weeks, and we were talking about Futurama, and one of my favorite quotes is from that is the episode where they go back in time to Roswell,
Uh-huh.
and Fry kills his grandpa.
Yep.
And it's like he's going to visit his grandma, who's devastated that her husband is now dead because he got destroyed by an atomic bomb. And she's just like, every little thing I see reminds me of Enos, and she just picks up a picture, and it's a picture of a mushroom cloud.
So dumb.
I know, it's so dumb, but that shit kills me.
Like that show is so good because, I mean, this is just a Tumblr post that I'm quoting, but it's like they have actual scientists who like make sure jokes about science are accurate, but then also when they go back in time to 1945, their like ship chronographer or whatever turns into a fucking pinup calendar.
Yeah. Yeah, and they were always very good about keeping continuity too.
Yeah.
Which I appreciated. Now they literally created a new mathematical theorem for one of the episodes that they made.
And the and the people responsible for that theorem in universe are the Harlem Globetrotters.
Because they are all brilliant scientists.
Like, were they sponsored by the Harlem Globetrotters?
I think that probably as an in-joke, and then they were like, you know what, let's do it.
Let's just like see if we could get the rights.
Yeah.
Like, how chill are these guys? Pretty chill, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
They're the Harlem Globetrotters. If they're not chill, we're going to be disappointed.
Yeah. But also, like, it paints them in a very positive light, so I don't see why they wouldn't.
Right. Might have been part of the contract.
Yeah. Make us super geniuses, please.
Isn't there like an evil basketball team too or something? I can't remember.
No, that's Space Jam.
I mean, yes.
This thing is going to die the instant I get off.
Futurama.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think there's an evil basketball. I think there's an episode about basketball, but I don't think there's like a designated evil basketball team.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time since I watched that show.
Come on and swear.
Okay, that was now I have the key
Going
quest.
to come back.
Yeah. Space Jam, fucking Ready Player One edition.
Yeah. Can't wait for those guys from Clockwork Orange to pop up.
Was that the real thing, or was that one of the like joke edits?
I don't know. That might have been a joke edit.
Such a weird reference to make.
Yeah, especially because like that, neither the book nor the movie came out in the '80s, so I don't don't quite get why that was in there.
Are they? Well, we're talking about the Space Jam, the new Space Jam.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were still talking about Ready Player One.
I mean, it seems like they're going to be a very similar movie.
Yeah. Also, I'm not quite sure why it's like LeBron James discovers the internet.
I'm not trying to like defend the original Space Jam or anything. I remember liking it when I was a little kid or whatever, but there's like choices that were made in that movie that like you look back on as like, yeah, that was a good choice. Like I understand why they did that. And then in this movie, it's just like why is LeBron James animated?
Right.
Yeah. Well, and I never understood that as a kid. I'm like, why is Michael Jordan the only person in this animated world who's not animated?
He's a real guy.
Yeah, but like,
He's a real boy.
he's a real one.
Bill Murray wasn't.
No, that's true.
Look where he was in that movie.
I didn't know Dan Aykroyd was in this picture.
What?
That's literally what Danny DeVito's character says when Bill Murray shows up. He's like, I didn't know Dan Aykroyd was in this.
What did Danny DeVito play?
The main villain.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Just a voice role, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a voice role. I'm sad they did not mocap Danny DeVito.
Oh, that'd be fucking
They
good.
didn't just rotoscope Danny DeVito.
Yeah. They just did it Joel Haver way. The absinthe that definitely existed in 1995.
Sometimes Minoto is drawing something and then she messes up and crumples it up and throws it away.
That's very good.
Everybody liked that.
I am just watching her like kind of pull paper in there.
What is she? Why are you pulling the paper?
Strangest thing that happened in this game. Are we ready for the urgent?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
What is it again? Oh, it's the Giratodus, isn't it?
Yes.
It is the Giratodus.
Exactly. It's just a boring fish guy.
Hey, just like all the other fish guys.
Mud fishman.
Mud fishman.
I actually just happen to have a set that has muck resist on
That's
Cool.
convenient.
Glad that is a skill in this game.
it. Yeah. I mean, it was always something to see if this line actually switch to layered look. Oh, let's see.